titled Cholesterol. Is it brain's friend or enemy? Well, cholesterol, as you know, has been for many years been labeled as a villain, as a sort of enemy for the body, but the question is that who is to be really be blamed? Is it the so-called bad cholesterol or something else? You see, we should remove every label, good or bad. The so-called bad cholesterol and good cholesterol, they are particles. They are made up of fat and protein. They are biological transporters of cholesterol and triglycerides, that is blood fat, which contains calories for energy for your cells, for your brain. So the so-called bad cholesterol will transport cholesterol and triglyceride to all cells in your body, including the brain. The brain loves cholesterol and fat. It's about 60-70% fat, cholesterol. It needs it. But it has been, we have put a lot of blame on the so-called bad cholesterol, and we're giving medicine for that. But you see, imagine you invite a fire brigade to kill your fire. Then you put label on, you describe the fire brigade to be bad. That's what has happened to the so-called bad cholesterol. The bad cholesterol is supposed to repair and kill every fire in the body. That is inflammation. But what causes inflammation is what is important, which we should put the blame on. And that is chronically high levels of insulin in the blood. That will cause constriction in your arteries, the blood vessels we carry blood, which normally we have problems with the heart disease, with blood pressure. That is the problem. But what leads to high levels, chronically high levels of insulin, which normally will create insulin resistance and lead to prediabetes and diabetes. Insulin resistance is when part of your body cells not responding to insulin. That gives birth to prediabetes. But what creates that? Our diet, the poor diet, ultra processed food, semi-processed food, they create this inflammatory condition, and they also spike your insulin. So they create a problem, and when the problem comes, we have to call upon the so-called bad cholesterol to repair the damage and to kill the fire, the inflammation. So the question is, what other things apart from poor diet leads to inflammatory condition? Excess weight, it means being obese, smoking, alcohol, lack of exercise, eating late at night, stress, and some few people, genetic issue, people with diabetes or pre-diabetes, of course, and the people with the underactive thyroid problems, they can create these conditions. And when these conditions are created, inflammatory condition created, and high insulin level created, and the problems they call upon the so-called bad cholesterol. And remember, if you don't have enough cholesterol in your brain, because the brain, every cell in the body creates its own cholesterol, and the body, your liver will supply extra by the help of the so-called bad cholesterol, including the brain. The brain produces its own cholesterol. If the brain is low on cholesterol, what happens? You disrupt communication between your brain cells, affecting your memory and your learning. It will cause it's a higher risk of neurodegenerative disease. Typically, that is Alzheimer's disease. And it also can create cognitive decline. It means that the way you think, decision making, mental, clarity, it affects also your mood, your mental health. It causes depression, anxiety, mood disorders, sleep problems. So the brain friend is cholesterol. So you know today, if you want to regulate your cholesterol naturally without any consequences, give me a call. A call away, if you're calling outside the UK, is +44 738 464 7300. go to my YouTube channel as well. Put in Dr. James Nacha Link. Dr. James Nacha Link to subscribe. And